All right, so girlfriends and time management combined with victim mentality versus growth mindset.
So we starting with girlfriend and time management
Yep.
for athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I think that's a touchy subject.
It definitely is.
Oh, um, you really the word time management. That's self-explanatory. You got to be able to manage working on your craft. And if you do have a girlfriend in your relationship or whatever, you got to keep the balance. But I think you got to understand what's your main passion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get to a point to where like if being and more so being in college, okay? If when you're in college, man, like you gotta when you in season, it's totally different than when you in high school. When you in season in high school, you know what I'm saying? Like you literally over the road. You got road games. You have like actual scout reports. You got to actually watch film. Like this for the 3 or 4 months that you in season, like that really is your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have time to. If you are in a relationship, that's on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Like so you can't your problem with your relationship, you can't let that affect how you playing in the game, and you can't let that affect, uh, you know, your classwork.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen it. I've seen it even in college. I've seen some guys, man, get into it about girls,
Yeah.
like, and I ain't gonna. I've seen like my teammates get into it about the same girl, and it's like, man, like you know, that brought division within the team because now you got to pick a side. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to pick a side. So, I mean, to avoid all that, man, like, um, you know, if if you have a girlfriend, man, make sure that she's supportive of what you're doing
Mm-hmm.
and supportive of the lack of time that you can give her while you're in season. If you have a long distance relationship, because I tried it myself, where like I had a girlfriend back at home when I originally went off to school, and I'm 4.5 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
Like you ultimately going that's hard to do, but you're going to make a decision. Is this something you really want to do, and if is it really benefiting you mentally?
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, man, you just got to really focus on your craft, on your grind, and really focus on being a college student.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Time management is everything. You just gotta really make sure that when you off at school, you don't got your mom, you don't got your dad. So I mean when you go when you're in high school, you can not go to class and just get it attention. In college, you don't go to class. I remember I had one class I didn't go to first day and I got dropped from that class
Mm-hmm.
instantly. So really prioritizing, you know, um, getting good study habits, practicing on, you know, getting your homework done and practicing on, getting any tests that you got coming up, working on that while being able to stay focused on the team goals, your personal goals, you know, and doing whatever you need to do to, come up with the win and still produce as an individual.
Yeah.
So I think that's big. Um, the other question was,
Victim mindset versus growth.
I think that comes with that shows a sign of maturity.
Yeah.
Um, I think when I hear a lot of I hear a lot of times guys blame things on their coaches and blame things on their teammates and blame everyone else, but take accountability for themselves. And um, at the end of the day, like you didn't get the win. More than likely, if you complaining about something, in to that regard, you didn't win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at yourself first and foremost and understanding like what did you do to help contribute to the game, what didn't you do, being able to take constructive criticism. You know, I mean, it's not that's a great thing because how can you grow if you don't have anyone telling you, you know what your flaws are,
Right.
you know. So for me, you know, I really, um, you know, when I was in college, you know, I got better when I started looking at my flaws,
Mm-hmm.
you know, understanding like what I needed to do better.
Yeah.
I knew what I was great at, you know, but what do I need to do better, you know, as far as like with my weaknesses. Now, when you at least getting better with your weakness and you sharpening up your strengths, you don't really have too many flaws in your game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, um, really uh, just being well rounded, you know,
Right.
overall. So, yeah, just take accountability, man. Like if someone that really cares about you, they telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna make you a better player. Suck that up, get out your feelings, and just work. That's
Yep.
it. That's all.
Yep. Because the other part about it is like with dating, as we get older, like let's take college out of it. I
Yeah.
can't go to work mad because me and my girlfriend got into an argument.
Right.
Like,
Right.
that means I'm not gonna get this paycheck.
Right. Right.
And it's the same thing at school. It's like,
Right.
okay, now I suck today in practice.
Right.
I know why I suck,
Yeah.
but I'm bringing it with me.
Right.
That's got to stay at home.
Yeah. That's what coaches call cancer to the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to bring that and spread that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like when you're in the game, right?
Yeah.
Like think next play. You turn the ball over, all right, make it up, next play.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to go on the defensive end, so try to create a turnover, you know, on the other end. So, I mean, when you're in a relationship, you know, in college, you know, you really in just high school, just in general, you know, in high school too, because it even starts in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get a healthy enough relationship that can help balance you, you know, like with whatever with your sport, you know, but also not forgetting the student side of the aspect of it too,
Right.
you know, to where it's not take you away from it. And I mean, at that point, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. But if not, you know, your career is as long as you can really grind that thing out and push it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you got first and foremost. I mean, your girlfriend, they may come and go, but this ball can help potentially get you paid.
Yep.
You know, so stay focused on the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.